Sunlight dances on the balcony as I wait for thee to come home. My phone words in my silence when you're in the dress, pleasure home. Will you stay with me, never leave? You walked into my life and I am glad you came, glad you came. When you're not around, I've been broken. Glad you came, glad you came. I was lost till I found everyone just why I feel like home. I want you close so you're by my side till the end of time before we go. Will you stay with me, never leave? You walked into my life and I am glad you came, glad you came. When you're not around, I've been broken. Glad you came, glad you came, glad you came, glad you came, glad you came. I'm glad you came. Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight till dawn. We could stay to watch the sunrise cancel all our plans. We don't need a reason why we just can't. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment. Never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Caught myself free falling deep into your eyes. It came to me without warning, but I knew why. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment. Never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while?
I've been taking mornings slowly, waking up with the sweet sound of the birds, reading books and sipping coffee. I forgot how much I love getting lost in words. Well, it took us a while to get here. It took the world falling apart. But maybe we needed to take a step back to remember how lucky we are. It's like time is falling asleep in the afternoon, sunlight that's keeping us warm. Against our will, we're finally sitting still and savoring the days before they're gone. I wonder how it took us this long. Spend our evenings telling stories and playing games like we're all kids again. Sitting on the front porch laughing, it's gotta be the finest medicine. It's like time is falling asleep in the afternoon, sunlight that's keeping us warm. Against our will, we're finally sitting still and savoring the days before they're gone. I wonder how it took us this long.
씨알이 맥히지. 너는 주제조와 첫째, 둘째 승씨 다르냐? 뭐, 너, 야, 너, 진짜 뭐하지, 저, 너, 야, 아우, 아우, 내가 피나 옆에 저녁을 왜 들고 왔다고 그래?
For a year now I've been waiting. See that look in your eyes. I've been hoping for a love like you for a long, long time. We got laughter, we got tears, we got each other too. From this moment we are here to stay. There ain't nothing we can't do. Here we are, deep, hand in hand. No more plans, just our love here. Again and again I'll say I do.
This morning I miss you. I feel it in every part of my bones. Something when I opened my eyes, I was feeling so empty inside. New York looks different without you. I find that all that I want to do is close my eyes, breathe and try to feel close to you.